Hey, how are you doing, boys and girls? Welcome back to some more Grey Zone Warfare. Today we are over in a sawmill. I want to show you a really awesome way to maximize the amount of money you make in your adventures when you're doing your missions, things like that. I'm over here because I do need to find a key, so I'm just going to be looting all the bots anyway to try and find a key, and I thought this is the perfect time to also get the old recordings going and show you how you can really maximize the money you get. Now, I'm talking, if you do this properly, you should be able to make around 4,700 to 4,800 quid a trip, depending on a bit of RNG and finding enough bots to do this. But I'm going to show you the method I'm doing, and it's going to be killing bots which have the M4. Now, the best thing to do is to be going to the medium tier. I think he's got an M4 by the looks of things. It's to be going to the medium tier POIs, like this place, Sawmill. You have the bunker, or he has one too. So I'm just checking the pockets first. And this is what you want to do. You want to double click on this. This brings it up, and you see the upper here, just click detach, and it'll go into your backpack. You don't even have to drag it or anything. And we're going to be doing this a lot and filling up a backpack with these. So hopefully we can find a few more. I'm also going to show you different values of scopes so you can get an idea what scopes you should be bringing. And I'll show you at the end too. I'll show you the best possible and maximized profit you can make. There was a few other people saying to not do this, but to take off the grip and take off the magazine, for example. And that will make more money. And they are correct in terms of that overall gun is going to make you more money. That's a bot here? No, it's a player. It will make you more money, but it's not actually going to be more in total if you just grab the uppers, which we're going to be doing. I think he's most probably looted all this. We'll just double check. If you are looting, you just want to wait in the container for a bit to see if it fills up. In here. No. So I'm running all level 2 gear. So if you've got level 2 handshake, then the gear I have on me, the armor and the backpack, you can all run. And this is why I wanted to do it. I haven't tested this with level 3. And level 3, it may be a different case in the point of actually taking off the grip and the magazine works out better. All I'll have to test, and I will do a level 3 run making money when I do unlock it, show you guys, and we can kind of report back. In fact, maybe instead of just making a video, I might just put it in the pinned comment. So just check the pinned comment, maybe save the video. Once I do unlock it, I'll do a run and give a total the maximum I can make with the level 3 gear. But at least at the minute with level 2, you can make around 4,700 quid. Now I'm checking around here because you can find some better headphones. I'll show you the headphones if I do find some around here. Search all around that area, because if you find those headphones, they are absolutely awesome. I always see them consistently too around here. Someone else is coming down, which doesn't really bother me because we don't actually have to get the kills. We just have to loot the players. So just going around here because these has been cleared a little bit. Make sure we don't miss anyone. You want to be also looking for shotguns because the shotgun users, you can grab the scopes off them. Now, again, I will be showing you the most maximized profit you can make. Here's another box here, by the way. Patrol box, I think, is only 20, just like mine. Just double check. Yeah, it's the same, so I don't need to get one of them. That's fine, leave it. But if it was a little bit higher, I would most probably try and swap that out. But yeah, I'll show you like the different prices of scopes also when we get back, and see if you know, you can see if you know how much each one is. But from my testing, these are the headphones, by the way. So I'm just going to jump these. It's more AI, I heard. You want to grab the ACOG mount if you can. Not this one. The mount here. That takes 1 square, and that square is going to be $300. So about $300 something. So that worth. If you see an ACOG scope, grab that. That's $300 something for 1 square. It's really, really good. I did hear some more AI, so that's good, because we do need to fill up our bag here. And again, you want to be making sure... Oh, it is a load there. Oh my days. There was a load. You want to be making sure they are medium POIs, because I have actually gone to some of the higher tier POIs and looted M4s from there, taking the uppers, stuff like that. That only makes actually $248 for each upper. And the ones you get from a higher tier, which we're looking at a minute, is around $348. So you want to be making sure if you are trying to maximize the loot and maximize the money, the medium tier POIs are the better ones. And again, that is going to be like Sawmill, Bunker, Bang Park can be it, Fanglang Airfield, Blue Lagoon. If I'm thinking most probably it's not as great, Blue Lagoon, because it's so open and you can get killed quite easy at Blue Lagoon, but there is I would still classify that as a medium. There we go. There's another one here, so we're just gonna detach that. What I will do is grab a full M4 just to show you the difference when we get back to a base, so you can kind of see the difference when I take off the grip and how much that is and stuff like that. And we'll go over all the kind of... Oh, be careful here. But anyone who's wanting to know what gun I'm running an M4 with a voodoo scope on it. It's actually one I got from a mission. Where are you? There you are. We're running the 855 ammo, which is really, really good ammo. You can one-tap them in the chest with this ammo. It will penetrate through the chest. I do have an ammo guide coming out at some point, hopefully this week. Just go through the best ammo for all the guns. Really, really handy bullet penetration chart I found on Reddit. So we'll talk about that also. It's also in my Discord if you are wanting to look for it now. You just go on my Discord in the description, click on that, go towards the Grey Zone Warfare section, General. I pinned it, I put it in there. Ooh, don't know where that guy is. I'm gonna go back up and just heal, see if they push forward and move position. If you don't know where they are, just kind of get out of the way and just move a bit. Especially if you're injured, heal up and wait and see if they move position, and you can figure out where they are. Because this is the thing you have with the AI at the minute, is they can be shooting you through bushes and stuff, and if you try and shoot them in the bushes sometimes just tank all the bullets off the AI and you get killed. You just want to keep moving. You don't want to kind of try and figure out where they are and stand still. Just move out the way, flank around, and try and get different angles to see if you can see them. And that is the better way, because the AI can track you. It doesn't track you as much as it used to back in the streamer test, but the AI will track you through walls, annoyingly. Not as, like I said, what the? What the? Okay, dude. But yeah, they don't track you as much. And so if you just change the position, they can sometimes be looking in the wrong directions. Oh, I still can't see him. I think I just possibly saw his head. I think he's looking just below the hill here. Again, I'd change position. There he is. Okay, I think that is all of them. I do think that is all of them. So let's just get another heal going here. Another little tip, which is not really anything to do with what we're doing at the minute, but something I've just learned. I like to put these little tips out throughout the video for the people who do watch all the way through. You absolute legends. But another little tip I've found, which is to do with performance and crashes for the people who are crashing, is something I've stumbled across and had some issues with last night. I don't know if you was on my stream last night, but I kept on crashing every single time. And I thought it was to do with the new driver I just updated to. Turns out, if you increase your FOV to the max, that is really going to increase also your VRAM on your graphic card. Now, me, I've got I've got 12 gigs of VRAM on the 4070 Ti. It goes up to around 10 gigabytes of VRAM when I'm just playing normally. Here's another one of these. Nice. Also, if you see coffee and stuff, drink that. You can get a bit of energy out of that and hydration. All right, grab this. But yeah, I was crashing. I crashed about 3 or 4 times. It crashed my stream. It was it crashed in OBS due to the VRAM and running out of memory. And I couldn't believe it because I was like, it's been fine for the whole week. And the only thing I thought I changed or could remember changing was updating my driver. So I was convinced it was the new driver everyone was saying to use, but it wasn't the new driver. It was my FOV. I increased my FOV to 75 all the way from around... I usually run 62 FOV, and I've now gone back down to 62 FOV. Oh, there's another one here. Lovely old job. Yeah, I've gone back down to 62 FOV because that was causing the crashes. I increased my FOV to 75, maxed it out, and that was increasing the VRAM usage because you frantically zooming out your screen to see more of the map, so to speak. And that was obviously then using more VRAM, and that was maxing my VRAM out on top of obviously streaming and recording. So if you are crashing at the lower ends, make sure, one, you have the low texture resolution, and make sure that you're on a lower FOV. Put it down to like 60, which is the default. And I know it's not the best solution, especially if you're like myself, who do like higher FOVs, but it's going to benefit you more. Hopefully you may reduce some crashes along with FSR. I've heard that does a lot of crashes. So just a little thing for performance issues I've been working out. So we have maxed this out. I've got myself a full M4 here. I think we're pretty much good to go. I am just going to look about and see if I can find a shotgun scope and a few other examples. Oh, someone's already looted it. They know. Now, another one is people saying if you use shotgun scopes, the best method is just grabbing and filling up your whole entire bag with shotgun scopes or M4 scopes. And yes and no. I mean, good luck filling up like over 30 to, slots of finding these around in one visit, in one POI. This is like basically the way to maximize in one POI. Now, if you're obviously going around to load multiple POIs, medium POIs, for example, and you think you can max out your whole entire rigs and bag and thing, yes, you are correct in terms of you would, oh yeah, we'll grab this. This is a quite good little example, because I think these are worth just as much as the XPX scopes. But yeah, you are correct in saying you mostly would earn more, but not as much as what we're going to do. So I've done a lot of maths here, and definitely prove me wrong, and I'm always definitely down for being proven wrong and learning and seeing if there's a better way. But from my mucking around for the last few days on stream, testing different way combinations of detaching the M4s and stuff like that, this definitely seems to be the best way. I'm just checking in here to see if this is open, but it isn't. I need this for a quest at the minute, but it's not, as I'll come back here afterwards, but looks like it's not. Really? I wonder if it spawns more AI over here, because I've been so unlucky finding this key. Don't know what you guys are like, if you're finding the keys quite well or not, but oh yeah, that's spawned back now. Nice. See, you can see I just one-tapped them in the chest there. If they're not shooting at you and they're not moving, you can one-tap them in the chest. I find if they start moving all over the place, and then you got like things like, that's another one there too. Yeah, if they're moving all over the place, strafing, and you got things like that, desync and server desync then pops in, and you may have to shoot them a few more times, and they become a little bit more tanky, which is annoying. But if they are standing still and you got a silencer, then you can just like one tap them in the chest with the M4, which is why there's the one here. Which is why, to be honest, as much as a sniper is really good, after looking at the ammo bullet penetration chart, which I was going to talk about in the upcoming video, the M4 or the MK18 is the best gun to use. You can pretty much use it as a sniper rifle. and just one tap every single AI in the chest. And if you don't get the one tap, you can follow up so much more faster with another shot, or just like spam it for if people are pushing you. So I'm really hoping they do better in terms of making the snipers more useful. Again, snipers are better though in terms of if you want to go at your really further ranges, like you're sitting back on top of a massive hill and you can see all the AI and you're just like popping them, then sure, maybe the sniper is better. But overall, you can just run about one tapping people with the M4 or the MK18 if you unlock it at level 3. Especially when you get the level 3 ammo too, which just will one tap anything. It is really, really good ammo. So I think that is everything. I don't think I see any more. We did shoot this dude. He has also got an M4. So I will... No, there's not anything there. Cool. So what I will do is grab the mount here just to show you how much that is worth. We've got a good load of different mounts here we can show you. I've been testing all these, and yeah, there's a good price difference between them. So it's actually good we found a load of them here I can show you. But yeah, okay, let's head back to base and then go over how much each thing is and the totals you can earn. Okay, so let's go over potential earnings which you can make doing this type of method. I'm just going to show you a few things. Firstly, we're going to just drag one of the uppers over and we're going to drag you a full over, and you can see the price difference of these first. Okay, so you can only loot around 3 of these, one in the backpack here, one in and then 2 in the actual backpack, 1 on the backpack holder, 2 in the backpack, and then you can most probably maybe loot the uppers if you wanted to, but this wouldn't really work out the best. But I'll just show you. We now go to Gunny. So an upper, you grab that, is going to cost you $348. The full is $453. Okay, I'm just going to show you another method you can do, which I have seen people suggest, but it isn't as beneficial and it doesn't actually gain you the most money unless maybe you're level 3. That I will need to test back when I unlocked like the 30 slot bag, for example. But for now, I'll just show you what we're talking about. So another way people have mentioned is open up the gun as you'd normally do, and instead of going to the upper and just detaching the upper, you would detach the magazine and you would also detach the grip. This then makes it smaller, like so. Now, if we look at the vendors and go back to Gunny, this sells for $421. So you're thinking, yeah, this is definitely the best way to go, right? That is incorrect, because if you now go back to your character, you notice that the bag hasn't got a 5 slot length going this way. So if we just take these out, at the minute, if you use the uppers, you can fit 5 uppers in this backpack. If you use it just taking the grip and the magazine off, you can't put it sideways. You have to put it this way. You can only fit 4 in that. So it doesn't actually work out as much. So going through the maths, and we'll put this up on the screen while I'm talking to it so you can see it. So if you loot all of this as uppers, so 8, so I can fit 8 of these in here, 8 uppers. That comes to $2,784 in this area here you make. Now, if you looted 3 uppers, so you fill this tactical rig up, but then you also go for these, so the 4 here, that would come to $2,728. You're actually losing money from doing that. So I would 100% advise, if you are going to do this and you got level 2 gear at least, I do need to test this with level 3 once I unlock it, but with level 2 you want to be just going for the uppers. That will make you the most bang for your buck. So I've just popped them all over there and we're going to sell them in a minute. And it's going to show you also some differences in scope. So if we now bring the scope out, these different scopes, we'll just put these in a line, and then you can get an idea of how much each scope costs. That's the same scope there, so we'll put that there. That's one from the AK, which you get from a lot of the from the guns from the tier 3, tier 2, yeah, medium tier, sorry. We go to the vendors, go to Gunny, and let's have a little look. So you find an ACOG and you just grab the main, and the ACOG is it's the one slot. That is the best bang for your buck. Now, you're not going to find that many ACOGs, but if you do find an ACOG, it's definitely worth grabbing the mount, because that's going to be $300, basically $319 for one square, which is actually really, really good, right? So that is your best possibility. Second best possibility is again the M4s, and you go and grab the HS mount. So on the gun, if you're looking at the gun, you basically grab this here, $170, not just the scope, but the mount with it for $170. That's the best way to do it. So you see a lot of M4s and you can grab even more scopes. Grab the scopes. They're actually better than the shotgun scope, which is the XPS2, which is $102. So you're going to be looking out mainly for the M4 scopes and the shotgun scopes. So if you've fully maxed out with uppers, you got your 8 uppers, but you find more M4s, loot them first, and then anything spare, you then go and grab shotgun scopes. That's going to give you the most bang for your buck. You could also, if you find the Mosin scopes, they are worth around the same as the shotgun scopes. They're still worth looting if you see them and popping them in your backpack and replacing just for getting a little bit more bang for your buck than the shotguns. And then obviously we've got the AK scopes, not as worth, they're about half price, but still, if you've got a slot free, definitely still grab it. That's still $45. So let's now just sell everything to Gunny and see how much we make. We'll just click on everything, loot everything up here, like so, and we made $4,009. That is super awesome. That's nearly a quest. That's actually more than some quests if you make. So if you're doing this on top of doing a quest, you could make like 8K, 9K, right? In just doing one of your trips. Now, the maximum, though, if you went for the full profit, like the full amount of scopes, like the full amount of M4 scopes with 8 uppers, so you filled your bag. So for me, that would be your 8 uppers here. That would be another gun here, which could be higher or lower depending on what gun you find. All right, so you put another gun there, and then you fill up your pockets with the M4 scopes, and anything extra. For me, I had an extra 3 here. Maybe I would dump these if I had to, or I'd if I had extras, I'd maybe dump them. But I counted only 3 here for extras. That came to $4,767. That is the max earnings I could most probably earn without dropping anything extra along the way. Even more if maybe I drop the ammo. So that's how much you can make doing a little maximum money farm while also trying to do your mission. I think this is the best way at the minute to try and making money. Let me know in the comment section down below if you found a better way. But I think this is definitely the best way so far, and this seems to work quite well for me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you soon for some more Grey Zone Warfare.